Good afternoon, Rutgers. My name is Derek Diehl, and I'll be your weather watcher for Thursday, April 3rd, 2025. Right now in New Brunswick, it is 69 degrees, overcast. It feels like 70, though, due to high humidity and calm winds. Looking at our headlines, humid and overcast for the rest of today. Showers will likely plague us this weekend, and starting yesterday and lasting throughout the rest of this work week, we'll have severe weather to talk about in the south. Looking at our current temperatures, we have an outlier here in Brigantine. The ocean breeze is potentially making things cooler there. The rest of the South Jersey is in the 70s. Moving up to Central and North Jersey, our cold spot, as usual, is 57 up in Lafayette. Here's today's severe weather risk issued by the fine folks at the Storm Prediction Center. We have a 3 out of 5 enhanced risk for Arkansas and Tennessee. Many of the same areas issued a high risk for last night's severe weather. We had a violent tornado last night move through Lake City, Arkansas, which is in northeast Arkansas, and then another one right in the middle of this border between Tennessee and Mississippi. If you look closely, we also have a marginal risk here in New Brunswick, as we'll have a squall line that will likely move through in the overnight hours. That could produce windy conditions. Tomorrow's severe weather outlook is worse. It's 4 out of 5 moderate risk, and it does move a little bit west, comprising of western Arkansas and northeastern Texas. Looking at the radar and satellite, none of these storms are currently severe warned, but what is important to note is that when you have multiple rounds of severe weather over the same area, you will have a flooding that will be a concern, just because the infrastructure cannot handle that much rain. So flooding is a concern in these areas. And tomorrow, with the frontal boundary being realigned and Cape values potentially being as high as 4,000 joules per kilogram, you need to be prepared if you live in these areas for all hazards of severe weather. Back home in New Jersey, some drizzle in certain areas right now, and then we see some potential discrete cells forming in South Jersey ahead of the squall line that will come through in the overnight hours. Then it'll get pretty nice Friday afternoon around dinner time before rain intrudes on the area again Saturday morning. We're getting rid of our drought, though. The extreme drought, I remember when this baby was all around South Jersey, but now it's just in a couple counties here. And then we even have no drought, just normally dry conditions in the central area of the state, including our studio. But it will get very rainy this weekend. And why is that? We have a warm front that came through, and then the cold front's going to be behind it. And when you have both of those attached to the same low pressure system, you get what's called an occluded front. So this low pressure over here is going to stick around for a little bit. And we'll have multiple fronts that'll move through and give us more and more rain. Overnight, the squall line comes through, 52 degrees will be the low temperature, not very pleasant times. The 7-day forecast, here's the cold front coming through Saturday, essentially a warm up on Sunday. And we finally break free of this weather pattern Monday, but then it does get cooler, some radiational cooling, getting all the way down to 29 maybe on Tuesday, some winter-like temperatures at night, but at least it won't be rainy. And we do expect colder than average conditions to persist into next week. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube. I'm Derek Diehl, signing off. Have a great day.